30 students in a PE class ran one lap around the track. These are the recorded times in seconds. In the first column of your frequency table, using intervals of time, you're going to start at 40 and then end at 110. And then you're going to find the numbers in between the lap times. I'm going to do between the 50s, and then record it on your table, and then do it the 60s as well as the 70s, and so on. And you just do them with all of the lap times, and you keep recording them. And then for the relative frequency, you're going to take your frequency and divide it by the total, and then convert it to a decimal. I'm going to continue to do this with all of the lap times. And then, using x as the lap time and y as a relative frequency, you're going to create a bar graph using decimals that we just found. And this creates a unimodal curve. You're going to calculate your descriptive statistics using center, spread, and shape of distribution. And then you're going to press Stat, Edit, and plot all 30 of your numbers. And Stat, Calc, go down to Calculate, and it gives you your 5-number summary. And you're going to find one standard deviation. So you take the mean, subtract it by your standard deviation, and add it by your standard deviation. And it gives you two numbers. And then there's 20 numbers in between those, 20 out of 30. So it gives you 67%. 30 students were asked to report the numbers of TVs in their households. These are the results that the students said. You're going to count each recurring number, and as you're counting them out, you're going to record them on a dot plot. So for example, there's 1 0 in the data, so you're going to put 1 dot on the 0, and so on. And then do that for the rest of the numbers. Next, you're going to create a box plot. The median is 2. Then you're going to mark quartile 1 and quartile 3 and everything in between. And then you're going to create a bar graph using those numbers from the TV responses. And you're going to find two standard deviations, so 76.1 minus 2 times the standard deviation, and plus 2 times the standard deviation. And it gives you two numbers. You're going to find that 29 out of 30 numbers are in between. That gives you 97%. Normal distribution within one standard deviation is 68%. Two standard deviations, it's 95%.
Under standard deviations?
And with three standard deviations, it's 99.7%.
Hey, Mr. Sue. This year has been, for me at least, kind of rough. I mean, junior year is like the hardest year, of course. Pressure of knowing that it's like the most important year is kind of like stressful. It's been hard for me too, a little bit. I mean, it gets harder each year. I've been getting more work, more projects, but I know next year when I get more work, I'll figure out how to manage my time. Well, I guess what helped me meet my goals is my support system, my family, my friends. They helped me get through this year. They helped me with assignments and projects and anything I needed help with. I had a tutor to help me, so I had a lot of people supporting me through the way. I learned a lot of stuff from you, Mr. Sue, that is very useful in the future. Yeah, I learned a lot from like the life lessons because they're very insightful and thought-provoking, and a lot of the things they talked about I never really thought about or like paid attention to until you mentioned it, and it just kind of made me I don't know, more mindful of people.